This is my Yamaha XJ600 Diversion for sale. It's a 2000 model on a W reg. If you look at the front of the bike, you can see it's the later model with the twin front discs, which makes a difference for the braking. Just do a quick walk around the bike and show you, and then once I've done that, I'll show you the some of the highlights, and then there's a couple of bits that you might want to change yourself. Okay, so just move around the bike. So I'll just flick the bike on so I can show you some of the plus points on it. While we're here, you can see the mileage reads at 38,966, which is low mileage for a bike of this age. Let's turn the bike on. So the previous owner before me has added on a little LED light strip underneath the standard halogen headlight. Doesn't make too much of a difference in daytime apart from visibility to other road users, but at night time it does make quite a nice difference to how the road illuminates in front of you. Being an old bike, they're not the strongest headlights, so it just gives you that little bit extra support. As we look at the front of the bike, when I purchased it, the previous owner put on some new brake lines, and they've done the same for the rear as well. And then as we move around the back, you've got the standard tail light, and then underneath the number plate you've also got the addition of another light which the previous owner put on at the same time as the other light bar, which illuminates as a tail light and a brake light. So once again, just gives you a little bit more visibility. The luggage rack on the back is fabricated by the previous owner, so it's fully removable. 99% of the time I ride with the luggage rack off. Just on the odd occasion, you know, if you do a weekend away or decide to do a small tour somewhere, you can bolt that on, and you've got the top box, and then you've still got the mounting points to lash things down as well. The luggage rack bolts into the original mount points for the luggage rack, so nothing's been interfered with, nothing's been modified. You can simply remove it if you don't like it. So that's the bike. It's a real honest bike. Some real plus points on the bike. It's been very reliable for me, it's never let me down. I only bought it as an interim bike, but I've ended up keeping it for a lot longer, so it's proved to be a reliable nice bike. There's a couple of small points that you may wish to get sorted out. The chain and the sprockets, they're absolutely fine, but you probably within the next few months or for the next riding season you may want to replace them. Likewise with the clutch, I haven't got time to do it myself, but it may just need some adjustment. I'm not an expert on the subject or anything like that. It goes into gear, it goes through all of the gears, it doesn't slip, it doesn't do anything like that, it performs perfectly. It's just you might want to adjust the handles for your preference, or if you've got smaller hands. And the rev counter on the bike, this was developed in the last couple of weeks actually, I'm not really too sure. I imagine it's a loose connection, but once again I've not really got the time to sort it out. It goes up and down, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. It drops in and out, but the speedometer and the mileometer and everything else works absolutely perfectly. It's simply just the rev counter. Let's give the bike a little rev so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. And that's that.